and it reads, right? He who walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. That scripture is one of my favorite scripture because it comes down to everything that we do in life. It starts with who do you hang out with? Who's your association? Who do you spend the most time with? The people that you spend time with, right? It influences you. That's really, really important, right? I remember my mom used to tell us when we were young, hang out with the good kids, because when you hang out with the bad ones, you're going to end up doing the bad things. So my brother Joseph and I, actually, he was 2 years older than I am. He is 2 years older than I am. And what had happened was he always hang out with kids that smoke and drink and things like that, right? Well, guess what? My brother ended up smoking and drinking at a very early age. And my mom, and I was afraid of my mom. So therefore I listened to her, and therefore I decided not to hang out with these kids. And very different. Same parents, very different outcome, right? It's the same thing with business. What you do with your time, where you spend the most time, is what you're going to get. So based on the last time that we've met at a training, I want to ask you a question. What progress have you made? Right? Since that training, what progress have you made? Talking is cheap. What you do is everything. Everything. So the question that I have is, what are you currently doing right now to change things in your life? Because I feel that's really, really important. What are you currently doing right now to grow your business? It's important for me to understand because you know what? If I'm going to mentor you, if I'm going to follow up with you, because I want to reach out to all of you individually to see what your progresses are. What have you done? So I had the opportunity to actually talk and meet with Langi today. And Langi, since that training, I heard that she's been meeting with all of these, what do you call that? Hair salons, massage parlors. They've been going out there and they've been meeting with all these people, sharing the opportunity. And she had mentioned today, I'm not sure if she's on a call, but she had mentioned today that, she utilized a script that I had shared and she took it there and she shared it with all these people. And that was her entry, right? And I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names here. Julie, you know exactly what I'm talking about because I heard you guys have taken that same script and you got 4 appointments at 4 massage parlors or something like that, right? Bravo, bravo. All I'm saying is I never share things that I've never done before. I always share things that I have done myself, right? I walk the walk. I don't just talk it. I don't just tell you any hypothetical solutions or situations that I've never done before. So I'm always going to share things with you that I've done that I know that works. So tonight is accountability night. Yeah, it is accountability night. I want to know, what have you done to grow your business, to grow yourself since the last time I saw you guys, right? So therefore, it's important for me to understand where you are. So that way, I know exactly how to gauge the conversation and how to assist and help you to reach your goals. Another thing that I want to talk about tonight, I want to talk about some of you that have sent me your goals, that have sent me an outline, not quite an outline, but just the things that you would like to accomplish, levels in a business that you would like to reach. But my question is, do you even have a blueprint of what you're talking about? And I'm going to talk about that tonight. What a blueprint looks like. Okay, I'm going to talk about that tonight. Because I don't want you to shoot at nothing. I want you to have at least a goal or something or a target to aim at. Does that make sense to you? Right? You got to have a target. If you don't have a target to aim at, then you're not shooting at anything. Right? You're just hoping for something to happen. You're not really working towards something to happen. There's a difference. So let me start with, let me see the top of the list here. Who's New Legends? That's you. Oh, that's us? Okay, so who's Lemma? Lemma Foy? Lemma's from Idaho, right? Yeah. Lemma, you there? Hi, sister.
Hello, Sil. Talofa lava, Sil.
Talofa, how are you, sis?
Doing good, sir.
Yeah. So let me start with you, okay? Which means all of you that are listening in, you're lucky because I'm going to start with her, so I'm going to put the pressure on her for a minute. I want to know, what have you done since we last met? And what progress have you made since then?
Oh, I've been going through my list. I mean,
Yeah.
my contact list. Sending texts to people that we have not connected in a while, and just reaching out to them, and the ones that I know that I took down their numbers and have not communicated with them. So that's where I'm starting at. And I have also looked at all the list of the places like the massage places here in St. Anthony, which we don't have a lot of, but I'm looking at Rexburg and Idaho Falls, which are the two bigger cities from the small town that I live in. And then look working on going there in person on Saturday, this coming Saturday, to get started. So
Yeah.
right now I'm working on that list, and then working on the script that you had done for us. And so I will be getting that done on Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Lama,
Yes, sir.
is anybody here, would you get offended if I say something derogatory?
I won't be, because I'm here to learn, to grow, and I want to be successful. So yeah. So
Okay.
any feedback from you, I will take.
Okay. First off, don't bullshit me.
Okay.
I'm going to hold you accountable for what you say and what you do. Do you understand?
Okay.
So if you're going to say you're going to do something, you're going to do it.
Yes, sir.
Because the first person that you're lying to is yourself. You understand?
Right. Yes.
I read posture, I read physiology, and I understand words that people use. The choices of words that you use means a lot. Remember what I said to you. If you really want to be successful, right, I can help you to get there. Just don't bullshit me. If you're going to say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. Do we all have an agreement and understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, wherefore, lemma, number 4, what you're saying that you're going to do, there's a lot of planning. There's no execution. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That means
Yes.
that you've done a lot of planning. I'm not sure if you've written it down or if you thought it off in your head, but there's no execution. What I'm saying is there has to be daily executions. If I were to ask you right now, Lemma, you're my sister, I love you, I'm going to help you to become successful. That's my promise to you. Yeah?
Okay.
So if I help you to become successful, then I want to know exactly what you do on a day-to-day basis to grow your business. So it starts with, who have you recruited? Who have you shared a product with? And how many sales that you have made? Have you accomplished any of these 3 since?
Nope, to be honest.
Good. And I appreciate your honesty, love. I love that. Okay, I appreciate your honesty. Now you understand that when you work with me, I'm going to hold you to it. Because this business is not personal. And whatever that I say that offends you, that's not my problem. That is your problem. Yeah? Because
Right.
obviously you've accepted the negativity instead of taking it and saying, what can I do better? How can I grow my business and grow myself as an individual to ready myself to receive the blessings that I deserve? That's the thought of a successful person. What can you do to become successful? So therefore, I want to make sure that if you're going to say something, you're going to write down, you better execute it. Follow through with it. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I'm just saying that if you are planting a seed, make sure you follow up. See, because the success is in the follow-up. If you're making dials, right, that's great. But how many follow-ups do you do? Do Do you follow with everyone? If the person doesn't tell you, F you, get away from me, don't ever call me back again, okay, that's fine. But if they never tell you that, that means they're interested. You understand that?
Yes.
A no doesn't mean a no. A no means a yes. You have to accept that in your mind and in your heart. A no doesn't mean a no, it means a yes. Because some of you might be thinking, what the hell is Sil talking about? Or what kind of water is he drinking? What I'm saying is I never take a no for an answer. I don't accept the no for an answer only because a no means that they don't understand what I'm trying to convey. No means that they don't see the solution. No means that they don't see the vision. No means that they don't understand the outcome. That's how I see a no. You have to look at a no the same way. So all I'm saying to you is, Sister Limafoy, is that you need to follow up the next call that you and I have. You need to come up with solutions exactly what you're just telling me. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I want to help you to be successful. If it's money that you want, I can help you to get there. But you have to follow exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Shame is not in the game. And that's something that my mom taught me at a very early age. Yeah? You're shy, you're hungry. So this is what I want from you, Limafoy. I want you to tell me the next time you and I would have a call in the next 3 days. That means I'm going to call you in 3 days. Actually, Lema, you're going to have to call me in 3 days. Write it down, make a calendar. You will call me in 3 days. And you and I are going to go over some things, and I want to see progress on the things that you're planning. Does that make sense?
Yes,
That
sir.
means you're going to come to me, you're going to say, Sil, I called these many people, I dial, I left messages, these person answered the phone, right? And this is what they want. This, they say no. Why did they say no? I don't know. You're going to have to tell me that. Give me a report card of exactly what it is that you're doing. And then you're going to tell me how many places have you gone out, how many people have you talked to, and tell them about your business, what it is that you're doing, that you want to grow, that you have a competition or some kind of contest in your company, and you want to get to the top. And you need their help to get you to the top. Did you understand what I just said?
Yes.
Because it's exactly what I do. If I am in a contest, I'm going to reach out to people, I'm going to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Lemma, Floyd, this is what I'm doing, and I need your help. These are the words that you should use. And you should say to them, and I need your help to get me there. Would you be willing to help me? Yes or no? If I'm going to ask any of you, if I'm doing a business right now, and I'm marketing something or selling something, this is exactly what I'm going to ask you. And if you're going to say yes to me, great. And I said, great, this is what I'm doing. I need to share with you exactly what I do so that way I can show you what I need and how I need your help. And I'm so grateful. This is the language that you should use. And I'm so grateful, Foy, that you are willing to help me to become successful. I very much appreciate that. So when you meet with this person, they're going to buy from you. It's either they feel sorry for you or they want to help you to get to the top. One way or the other, they're going to help you to get to the top. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sounding like I'm begging anybody. I'm just sharing where I'm going and who's going to help me to get there. And sometimes people will see the vision of what it is that you're doing, and they're going to say to you, you know what, Foy, I can do this with you. So progress in 3 days, you're going to have to call me.
Got it. Thank
All right.
you.
3 days. You're welcome, sister. I love you.
Love you too, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Cool. Who's next on the list? Diego. ¿Cómo está?
Bien, so. ¿Y usted?
It's your brother. It's good to see you on TV.
Same.
Diego, 3 things. Exactly what I just asked Sister Foy. What have you done since we last talked? Your business, you know? Who have you recruited? And how many sales have you made?
I haven't made any sales. And I haven't I have not recruited anyone either. I tested the product on one friend. I've called one stranger. That's what I've done,
Yeah?
which is not much.
Okay. So let me ask you something, Diego. You invited a lot of people in the last event that you guys had at the New Skin corporate office. And I know there was a lot of people that came that you invited. Have you followed up with any of these people?
I have not.
Why not?
It's my excuses.
What is it? What's your excuse?
I know like some of the phone numbers are like, bugs over there, in that room where you're sitting. But I should have asked for the phone numbers directly, and I didn't. We just wrote them down on that piece of paper.
So who has the phone numbers? Leia?
Yeah, it's in a box. The last time I heard from Ralph, he was in
Cool.
front of it.
So Ralph, can you provide all those phone numbers to Diego? Yeah? Okay, cool. So you provide those phone numbers. I think who you need to work with to do a follow-up calls. I'm not sure if she's ready to do that with you, with Sylvia, because she's your client, right?
Mhm.
To do a follow-up. And I don't speak Spanish, so I can't really do 3-way calls. If I could speak Spanish, I would say, let's do it. You and I will call these people and I'll do the invitation and I'll see where they are and we'll make a few sales or a few recruits.
Okay.
Yeah?
I can do that.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Well, what you need to do with me, Diego, when is your next day off?
It's Saturday.
You need to meet with me on Saturday. You need to call me on Saturday. I need to meet with you for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah? And what you and I are going to do, I'm going to coach you through the process exactly how I'm going to call these people, follow up with them, what you need to say, and how you need to execute it.
Okay.
Diego, you know me. I want you to become successful. You know that, right?
I appreciate that, so
You know that, right? You know that, right?
I do.
Okay. And because of the fact that you know that, you know I got your best interest. I got your back. I'm the big brother, and I want to see you succeed.
It means
You
a
and I,
lot.
we have a history together, my friend, and you know exactly what we need to do. Yeah? Success is a choice. It's a choice, right? Broke is a choice. Suffer is a choice. Being miserable is a choice. I don't know which one you're going to choose, but I hope you choose right. Happiness is a choice as well. So we're going to choose that. Because all of you that are on this call tonight, you all deserve to become successful. You all deserve to become millionaires. Am I right or am I wrong? There is no
You're
difference
right.
between you and I. I am a freaking farmer's child. What's your problem? You didn't hang out with animals enough? What is it? Maybe you need to hang out with animals, I guess. I have no idea. But whatever it is, you need to make a choice. You know, just because my sister Foy lives in Idaho in a small community, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. You can build a global business from a small community. But everything starts with, in order for me to get to the next level of training with you, I need to understand exactly what progress have you made. It's important for me to know. Because in order for me to continue on, how can we go to step 2 if you haven't even completed step 1? Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's really important, you guys. So Diego, Saturday, call me. I need to meet with you for 1 hour.
Okay.
I can do it through Zoom or in person, but we're going to teach you so that way I can show you exactly what you need to do to follow up and execute with great results. Yeah? Okay, who's the next one in line? I have Langi. Langi, before you entered, before you came on board, I was talking about you. I was talking bad about you tonight.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, I mentioned some things about your success because I was with you and the hunts today with some people, and we're talking about some of the success that you've made since the last training. Langi,
Right. Yeah.
what changed?
Decision. You know, I think when I connected with you, you told me that I have to make the decision to be the entrepreneur, that it's my business. And so if I don't put that foot forward, and so it's all action. Every time I connect with you, you're like, Lonnie, it's action, action, action. And so I put that plan into work. And so a lot of things that you highlighted still, like, for example, making a list of 150 people, I organized myself first. So I got my 150 people list, everybody that I followed up with from pretty much people that I know were interested in the business. And then I filtered that down to 25. And then now I'm down to my top 10. And those are the ones that I'm constantly connecting with. But at the same time, my biggest thing is the blue ocean opportunity, right? And so we are out there. I've been out every single day visiting med spas and testing, putting your script to the test. And I will admit there are a couple of things where I'm like, no. I just kind of defaulted to what I'm comfortable with. But you said at the training, we got to be uncomfortable. I said, no, Longy, you have to be uncomfortable. So I changed the script around and I directly asked for the business owner and the office manager. And we're actually hitting really massive momentum. And so I will tell you, though, one thing that shifted in my brain in making that decision to be the entrepreneur is I'm very intentional. I'm going to win. When I walk in I'm closing that sale. I'm not going to, no, that's out. The old Longy's gone. You know what I mean? I'm walking in there and closing that sale. I'm that confident in my ability to deliver. And because I have all the tools, I'm ready. And I've been ready. And so I've been the only one holding myself back. And so today we were able to close a massage parlor, and she owns 3 other chains. And then I have 4 appointments tomorrow with med spas. I've got 2 other massage therapy places. These are all my network that I've been dying to get to. I just did not have the tools to open that portal for me to connect to them. And so today I called my friend. He's a physical therapist. He owns chains of PC places. And I just called him and said, hey, Dr. Felix, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are things going? You know, applying the same principles. And then he's just like, Lonnie, you sound so excited. I'm like, you know what? Guess what? I have an amazing project and I want to include you in it. When are you available? And he's like, oh, well, I'm available this Thursday. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And so to me, I've just learned to really simplify a couple things. Your concept still of, you know, really understanding principles, right? And so you got to set the stage. If they ask you, you got to set the stage where they ask you the question and then you share. And so that principle has been a huge win for me. And not just that, still, I'm able to also empower other people as well. I also have been taking out Trudy and my own team, Coach Feely and Julie as well. And just to see them go out there and I'm able to give them the same duplicatable tools, it's exciting. So we're, like I said, all for me right now is massive momentum and action. And so I'm not taking losing lightly anymore because I'm a winner. What the heck? You know, I've always been a winner. So it's just making that decision. I'm very intentional. When I walk in there, I will close. Period. So thank you, Phil. Hopefully, I'm sorry if I didn't answer what you wanted.
No, Long, you didn't answer anything that I asked you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Appreciate it, but love you guys. But still, your principal. Believe it or not, still, you can even ask my team, Julie. I came back in because I understand, you know, knowledge is power, right? one of my favorite quotes is, unused knowledge never had the power to change anything. You got to use the information. And I've always been such a good student. I came home still and I organized every single note that I took from you. And Julie can witness to that. I organized it based on principle, based on application. You even shared with us how to present the opportunity, focus on innovation. And then also, those are all things. So I organized all of that and I'm able to duplicate that. So now I have everything ready. So when I go out there, my confidence is there. So it's exciting and I appreciate it because this has always been me. I've always been able to deliver and coming into this journey, you know, failure was something I just wasn't familiar with a lot, but I failed quite a bit last year and it's because I held myself back. But no, not this year. You know, I have all the necessary tools, and now I have the things from you still to drive this forward. So I'm excited. I'm excited to put everything into action. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Phil.
Hey, Alange, I think you talk too much. You took too much time. But anyway,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah, no, don't be sorry. Sorry is a condition. But anyway, I was very happy that I got to kick your butt in ping pong today, you know, with my eyes closed. So it was quite fun. Anyway,
Oh,
thank you, Lange, for that opportunity. Mute yourself out. I don't want to hear you anymore. All right. So next person I want to go to Julie. Julie. Oh, wait. Let me go back to Lange again. Lange, let me ask you a question. How many sales have you
yes.
made? How many sales have you made? And how many recruits have you made?
So I have right now 5 recruits. I actually signed a person from Spain, and I have another, and most of these are all business owners. That's what I shifted into. And as far as sales, we have probably 2 or 3 sales that we've accomplished through this, and they're with businesses, not with regular people.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job. Here's another thing that I would like to share with you guys. I'm not sure how many of you that does these lives on Facebook or whatever, you know. I highly suggest that all of you on this call should do lives at least 3 times a week. You should do lives 3 times a week. That's what you need to do. What you need to do before you do lives is to have a plan in mind, exactly what it is that you want to market and how you're going to market. I believe doing lives is all about personality. You have to sort of step out of your comfort zone and do something that you've never done before. I've seen Tanya do live. She was the first person that I've seen, the only person that I've seen doing live. I like her lives, actually. And whatever works within your lives, whatever product it is that you're promoting, stick to that product. Stick to that product and make it grow. Yeah? Does that make sense? So that'd be a challenge for all of you. In order for you to grow your market, you got to put yourself out there to grow your market. Because everyone here has a limited market. Because I always believe in is that you're one person away from knowing the whole world. But how do you know the world? What do you do to increase your market share? What do you do to get more people to listen to your lives? Well, there's only one way to do it. Just put yourself out there. Shame ain't in the game. So thank you, Lange. Let me go to Julie. Julie, where's Miss Julie at?
Sorry, my toddler's crying. Go ahead.
No problem, Julie. Julie, same thing to you. Since the last training you've attended, right? I want to know, what changes have you made to grow your business, sales that you made, and people that you've recruited? Go.
The last changes that I made is I action. I also started blueprinting what I wanted to do moving forward. I really touched down. So every time my toddler gets a nap in, or even if I get back from going out, I'll just go on my laptop and start researching what I want to start doing. Another thing too, I had 2 sales this week from friends. And so far recruits,
Julie, it's either you know or you don't know. Either
Huh?
there's none. Either there's one or none. Have you made any recruits?
So far I'm gonna say no for right now.
Good. Good. What else do you want to share?
Well, action, you guys, it's something that, I finally went out and just like, you said earlier when Longy was talking to you, we have 4 appointments this week, and that's what we're gonna hit this week as well. And I'm hoping that, well, no, I'm not hoping anymore. I know that we're going to push to get these sales and more recruits. And that's another thing that also changed for me was my mindset.
Beautiful.
I had to cut out hope. I had to cut out a lot of things. It's now I know.
Wait, Julie, did you say you had to cut out dope? What did you say?
No, I said I had to cut out hope.
I'm just kidding with you, love. Thank you so much for saying that. I was just joking. That's excellent. I'm proud of you, Julie. That is a huge leap towards success. I love that. Mindset is everything. Everything. You have no idea how big that is. It's everything. It's either you want to be broke or you want to be rich. Broke or rich. It's a decision, right? Proud of you. Great job. You need to call me sometime this week. I need to have an hour with you. You let me know when. But I know you guys have a very important day tomorrow, so
yes,
I wish you guys much luck and success. So you need to call me, let me know. I need to walk you through some things. Yeah, because I got your text message, but there's some things that I need to touch on with you that I need to help you through, right? So great job. Way to make a decision, by the way. I love that.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Trudy. Trudy, how are you, Trudy? Where's Trudy? Is Trudy on the call? I see her name, but I just want to make sure that she's on the call. Oh, there she is, love. How are you, Miss Trudy?
Oh, hello. Okay. So recruits. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the same questions. Okay, go ahead.
Trudy, why are you laughing?
I'm just laughing.
Okay, Trudy, same thing. What progress have you made since sales have you made and recruits have you made?
Okay, so progress. Honestly, it's doing demos in person. I've never done them, to be honest. Like, I've never gone out there and actually done demos in person. So that's a big difference from all this other, year time I've been in the business. And then, yeah, just literally going out there and taking action actually is a big, yeah, those 2 steps honestly is different. And then I'm learning to get referrals when I'm not successful at the moment. So that's something new that I was never doing. So yeah, but anyway, so recruits, I only had 1, and that was out of 5 people that I went to demo on. And this is like people I already knew. So I guess it's warm a market more, I would say. I didn't really get out of that comfort zone, even though I was shadowing Longy the first day. But yeah, so it's my warm market I started with. I only had 5 appointments in person. So out of those 5, I just got 1 signed up. So yeah. And then she was actually interested in the Lumi spa, not the Renew spa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I was there for Renew Spa, but she was like, "Do you have something for my face?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do actually. I didn't bring it with me, but
Mhm.
I was like, I'll set up another appointment with you." So through her as well, she wants me to come to her clubhouse, where she lives to basically, do another demo there. Okay, so I need a. That's that's the progress that I'm at right now.
Good for you, Judy. Good for you.
Thank you.
That's good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is it enough to get you where you need to?
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I'm playing small.
Okay.
Like I like that's I feel it. Like I know yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I know I could do better
Yeah.
and bigger. I need to fry bigger fish for sure. Like, yeah.
So what can you change to make it grow faster and bigger?
I guess prepare myself more. I because I feel like I'm not really at that point where I'm more like fully prepared and confident to go out there and do it like big. So I think that's my lack right there, to be honest.
Judy, here's my suggestion for you, right? What you need to
Yeah.
do, you need somebody in the business that you can go out with, do appointments with, right? I think it's easier when
Okay.
you
Yeah.
have confident somebody next to you, you can go on teamwork, right? It makes it easier. And the reason I'm saying this is because that's how I got started in the sales business, the company I got fired from after 3 months. But I've learned a lot in that short period of time because the gentleman that I went out with, he's been in the industry for a long time. He sells a lot. I listen to him. I watch, I listen. Yeah. And every now and then he'll give me the opportunity to say something. And eventually I was able to do it by myself. All I'm saying to you is sometimes if you do it by yourself, it might be a bit difficult. But if you're going to do it with somebody else, it might be better. Yeah.
Yes. Leverage. Yeah. Leveraging our.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my question to all of you that I've talked to thus far. How many of you did ask for referrals? How many of you have asked for referrals for everyone that you talk to?
Well, I know I did.
You know what? Shame on you. Wait, Julie, did you say you asked for two? 2 people? You got 2 referrals? Did you say you got 2 referrals?
Yes, my friend referred a couple of her friends to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I see. Okay, great. That's awesome. Wow. Miss Julie asked for referrals. I love it. Good for you, love. Fantastic. The bloodline of your business, the livelihood of your business, if you want to continue to build a big business, is that you must ask for referrals. You must ask for referrals. If you do not ask for referrals, you're dead in the water. You're never going to reach your goals. You have to ask for referrals. Every person you talk to, it doesn't matter if you met with this person once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, it doesn't matter. You have to ask for referrals. It's important for you to ask for referrals. Do you understand? So the next time we have these, you better come and you better come strong with your list of referrals. Does that make sense? Okay, let me jump around. Let's go to, let's see, who else is there? Tanya.
Why do I feel like I got a pain in my chest? Jesus.
I don't know why.
have pain. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to wait for your question.
I'm telling you, this lady, I swear to you, between Tanya and Judy, I didn't know what to say. You know?
I leave you speechless.
What?
I leave you speechless.
They even make me forget my age. But anyway.
That part. How old are you tonight? No.
It doesn't matter. This is all about you, Tanya.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Tanya, let me ask you a question. One is, what have you changed in your business to make it grow, sales, and also recruits you've done since we last saw each other?
I have changed the way I invite and actually had someone show up on the Zoom from West Africa. Then I have not recruited anyone, but just have communicated with several. I reached out to each one of my team members. I didn't word it exactly like you said, but I wrote it down. I'm going to present it to only on my sister. I said, do you know anyone that can buy a Renew Spa right now? Because I need to sell 8 in 3 days. I did present that to my sister, and I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna circle back around to each one of my team members as well. What else you say? I've had one sell, because as I wouldn't take no for an answer, I have given her free product. I said, I need you to order something, and she ordered it right then and there, and I told her what to buy. She said she's gonna get her friend to buy as well, and I keep asking her when I see her at work, is your friend gonna get something? And then I had the one lady I had spoken to when I went to get my hair color, I had given her the link to purchase the weight management package that I call it for myself. And she reached out to me today asking, does she need that link? So I'm waiting for her order to come in. I'm going to follow up with her. Actually, when I get done with you here. What else? What else you need to know? I have, as far as my business, I actually reached out to, went like going full blast doing lives on TikTok. I updated my LinkedIn, and I'm going to, for better choice of words, patent or trademark Tanya Winning at Life, because there's way too many Tanya Washingtons in this world. So that's going to be my name from here on out. And as a result, I plugged in, not having to wait till I got to 5,000 to open up my TikTok shop. I took in my business license that I have, and I was able to open it up. Matter of fact, they approved it last night. So, and I watched the video as far as how I'm going to go in and do that. So I didn't have to wait for that. What else have I done? And I got other platforms. Yes, sir.
Okay. What can you do differently to get your business moving faster? How many contacts are you making a day? How many dials that you're making a day?
Not that many in a day.
Okay, so listen to me very carefully, everybody. If I only have 10 people on my list of dials, I'm going to ask all of those 10 people for referrals, and I would need at least 10 referrals from each one of them. Okay, we're going to push it strong. That's what we're doing. So 10 referrals. And every time that you get on, you know where I learned that from? I learned that from a Kirby sales guy. For years, I would own a Kirby vacuum. And I swear to you, there's always those generations of Kirby vacuums. And every time somebody comes and do a demo for me to clean my carpet at home, they will always ask me for referrals. Either I buy or don't buy, they always ask me for referrals. And the way that they do it is quite unique. They would ask me something like, you know what, thank you so much for allowing us to come and clean your carpet. But we're entering this contest. Company is a countrywide contest, and I want to win that contest. And I need your help to help me win that contest. I love the psychology of sales, right? It's not selling. I think selling it's easy, but it's how to get someone to making that decision is incredible. When they ask me that question, I will sit there and I would write down names. I'm talking about a lot of names to give to this person because they asked me properly. And I always want to help people to win. You understand? So because of the fact that they asked me, I've always helped them to win. Do not deter from asking for referrals. Please do not. Because if you're not making at least 50 to 75 dials a day. Yes, that's what I said. But you need to understand this. When I'm dialing, sometimes you're never going to reach people. You leave a message, and I already told you exactly how to leave a message with urgency. When I talk to somebody, guess what? There's a different script for that as well of what I'm going to say to him. But you have to at least make 50 to 75 calls a day. That's what I said, 50 to 75 calls a day.
I do that on my other job.
Okay. Then transfer that same effort for yourself.
Yeah.
Which one still 50 or 75?
You choose. It's your business. I don't need to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, you have to make a decision of what you want to do to grow your business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Tanya.
Are you done with me?
Tanya, you're a very talented woman, Tanya.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am.
Thank you.
I want to see progress. You and I need to have a 1 hour call. So you need to send me and tell me exactly when, and I'll set that 1 hour call with you.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you.
So is everybody else that I've talked to thus far. Next person, Sylvia. Is Sylvia?
Hey, Phil, will you please
Hi.
check your phone? I'm not able to talk right now.
Oh, sorry. All right. Cool. Let's go to the next person. Who do we have? I have Sam Linus. How do I say that? Sam. Oh, Sam. Sammy, where you are? Where you at? Okay, Sam is not there. Who else have I not talked to? Sharon. Tui Lamotu. Sharon. Sharon. Is Sharon in?
Hello, yes, I'm in.
Hey, sister, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How good is good?
As good as it can be.
What does that mean?
Oh, just lots on my plate at the moment.
Yeah? Food items?
No, just preparations for my father-in-law's funerals.
Oh, sorry to hear that, love. But anyway, life goes on, yeah.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah?
Okay, so I guess for me, the progress I've made so far is making touches. Like I am usually online because the people I know live down under, right? That's where I built. I don't really have, I'm kind of a loner in Utah. You guys are pretty much my friends in Utah and my ward, that's it. Like I don't know anybody, but I made touches. That was something that I knew I needed to do here in Utah. So I hit one of my chicken lists, and that was my supervisor at my job. I haven't recruited her, and I haven't invited her to anything. However, she was talking the other day, and I felt a window of opportunity that I could introduce something to her, because in my workplace, we're not supposed to talk about, anything. However, she opened the opportunity, and I learned to, just listen, because I just sit back, right? I don't even talk. Even in our team meetings, department meetings, I didn't say anything. I just nod and yep, we're all good. But there was a window of opportunity when she said she went to her chiropractor, and her chiropractor commented that she doesn't spend enough on herself. Like she didn't have her nails done. And I was like, oh, hey, he just wants you to come back and spend with him, right? And then she had a laugh, I had a laugh. And then I was like, oh, that reminds me, when I posted my weight loss, people were telling me, did I have surgery? So it opened up a conversation with her, and an opportunity for me to share the Renew Spa. And then another colleague was like eavesdropping, listening in. And so this Friday, because last week, Friday, when I spoke to her, we were in the middle of parent-teacher conferences. But this Friday, I get to bring my Renew Spa to work. And I've given the other lady that was interested in about the gut health, I gave her some samples of the new bioming. And I don't do that. I have never, to be honest, I've never done it. Like I just post my weight loss, things like that, the products I take, but I have never personally given anyone a sample or talked openly face to face with someone about it, especially at work. I don't share much, but I saw the window of opportunity that I could introduce what I did. And so it sparked their interest, and they said, oh, you do something else on the side? And I said, yes, I do. I would love to share more. And they were like, hey, let's do it this Friday after work. And so that's for me, as I count that as touch, the 2 touches, right? I went in for one that was my chicken list, and the other lady wasn't even on my list. I just didn't, prejudged her, thought she wouldn't be interested.
Yeah.
But she was. And so that's for me. So I haven't, no recruit yet, but I'm hoping to recruit. And I love how you taught us about the go 3-3, the 3-3, because I know that my supervisor's husband does a side gig too, similar to me, but it's not new skin, right? It is in the healthcare industry. But when I shared with her about the new Renew Spa, she kind of like, oh, my husband's company doesn't have anything like that. Can I get more information? I was like, sure, let's set it up. And I would love to. It wasn't an actual invite, but I heard myself tell her, oh, I'd love to, include and share with you.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there for the invite, right? I did not consciously was inviting her. I just stared at it, and she was, yep, let's do this. Let's meet up Friday after work. Bring your stuff. I want to have a look, and maybe I can introduce my husband. So I was like, oh, contact to contact to contact, right? Like 3 invite to invite to invite. I was like, oh, if I can get through to her husband, he has this. I was like, man, that could open up. So that was my personal question too. I was gonna say, okay, so how do I do that invite to invite to invite, right? That was so that's for me. And
Awesome.
I don't want to say hoping, but I know I'm gonna get some sales on Friday. So thank you. That's me.
Great news. Hold on just a second now. So there's always a thought in minds that what can I do to do it better? And I think all of you as entrepreneurs, you always got to look at it like that. Just because you went to 15 meetings, you got 15 sales, you got 15 recruit, all right, that's great. But you always have to ask yourself, what can I do better? A successful entrepreneur will always have to challenge himself, to put himself in a situation when it's uncomfortable. Don't be satisfied with your progress. Don't. You always have to challenge yourself. And Sharon, it seems like you stepped out of the comfort zone of doing it. Congratulations, Bella.
Big time, big time.
Yeah, I know.
Ralph, and everyone can vouch for me. I don't talk to people here because I feel like I don't know anyone. So
yeah,
that was huge. Yeah.
Well, guess what? You're one person away from knowing the whole world. Right?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Yeah. We're only one person away from knowing the whole world. And I think that we need to reach out to people. Always ask for referrals. Please always ask for referrals. You just never know.
Yeah, that was on what I wrote down after that. I was like, I gotta reach into her husband and then to his list. And I'm excited. I want to know what he does. I just know it's similar to us. It's a healthcare thing, but man, we got the goods, like you said. Yeah.
Love it. See, opportunity favors the prepared mind. Remember that. And what Sharon just shared is a perfect analogy of what that is. Opportunity favors a prepared mind, only because she started talking about it, she put herself in a very uncomfortable position. She's not talking to people about it. All of a sudden, other people are listening in. All of a sudden, people are showing interest. Opportunity favors a prepared mind. It goes many different ways. And because you put yourself out there, opportunity presented itself. You have to understand how it works. So congratulations to you, to love. You're going to have to call me. You and your hubby. I need to spend an hour with the two of you. All right?
Yes, sir.
Cheers. Who else who have I missed? Who have I missed? Oh yeah, of course. None other, but Manu. Yeah? Hi, Manu. How are you?
Good evening, family. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Manu, I have nothing to complain about. I woke up this morning and I feel blessed.
You're blessed. Share your blessings.
Yeah. So my question to you is, Manu, what have you done to change the game, including sponsorship and sales? Remember what I said to you guys, right? And I presented this to you. If you're not making one sale a day, one, I don't care if you sell a toothpaste, a lip balm, whatever it is, one sale a day, that it tells me that you're not doing it. That tells me you're not promoting your business. It tells me you're not growing. And also tells me you're not serious. So Manu, talk to me.
Okay, so I only have one recruit so far, and she's in New Zealand. Been
All
trying
right.
to on the presentations, and she told me tonight that she'll get on Saturday. I mean, their Saturday, our Friday.
Mm-hmm.
That's one recruit, and no new customers. I've been having sales from my old customers that are messaging me and for products and asking questions. So yeah, that's where I am so far.
Okay, I love that. Thank you so much for your honesty. I love that. You know, if we're not going to be honest with ourselves, guess what? You know, we're not going to grow, right? It's okay. This is a platform, this is a room that's just for us, for me to help you to get to where you need to be. Yeah? That's really what I am. I'm here for you. I want to see you grow and I want to help you to grow. And I will know things that you may not know to help you to get there. That's really what it is. I am your biggest confidant and your biggest cheerleader because I want you to be successful. So thank you so much for sharing your honesty with me. And I'm going to leave something with you exactly. And I have Sylvia. I'm going to speak for the behalf of Sylvia because of the fact that I believe the same week, I think it was on Sunday, the very next day, we went and we did an event out in, what was the name of that place? Ogden. Ogden. We did an event in Ogden. I can't tell you where, but it was a Hispanic platform. It was some kind of fashion show of some sort. We went there and we did the platform and they got a lot of leads. It was Leah, and that helped Sylvia. And you know what? There was a lot of success that came out of there. Yeah. And because of the fact she can't talk, so I don't know what the progress is. But I just want to tell you, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of success. What you also need to do, please make a note. Find events in your local market that you should participate in. Find events in your local market that you should participate in, that you should set up a booth, you know, share your products, you know, all of these things that you have to put yourself out there because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know. I've done a lot of events in the past in my business. I've done a lot of events. I paid big money to attend some of these events. Like I've done the car shows in Hawaii, Las Vegas, Seattle, Washington. Where else have I done the car shows? Yeah, I've gone to car shows. I have done the wedding expos. I've traveled like to different states to do wedding expos, right? And wedding expos, to get a booth, it's probably going to cost you about $1,000, right? I have done these kinds of stuff. I've done the fitness expo. I've actually started a fitness expo in Hawaii, right? That was my business. Started with a friend of mine, Mike Miller. And because I left, I gave Mike Miller the entire business, you know, and it's thriving. And I used to do that every year, every single year. So I would do about 6 events a year, massive events, major events. Yeah. I would do that every year. What you need to do is that you need to look for events in your local market that you need to participate in. If the business is about building, developing, growing, if the business is about people, then what do you need to do to get to the people? That's an important question. If the business is about people, what do you need to do? What's your game plan to get to the people? Some of you may need to team up to do events. Don't try to do it on your own. Please do not try to do it on your own. That is something maybe 2, 3, or 4 people should do. If it's a massive event, then you're going to need a whole bunch of people to do it. but events drives the business. Events is everything because it's putting yourself, your product, your company, your identity in front of people. So find events in your local market, reach out to Leah and Ralph or to your upline, whatever, and say, hey, I have these events set for this day. Can you guys help me? I would even go as far as Idaho to go help my sis Lloyd. Lloyd, I'll come and help you. For you, sorry. I'll come and help you, sis. Find a couple of events in your market. I'll come out and help you. I promise I will. Because I like to come out there to the hot springs.
Awesome. Thank you.
So give me an excuse to come out there and help you, sis. Yeah?
All right. Thank you so much.
We'll build together, we grow together, and we all succeed together. That's what this is about. It's not on your own. No one succeeds alone. No one. Name one person that succeeds alone. I can guarantee you nobody. Oh, wow. She wrote down, I had 8 people sign up as, oh my gosh. So Sylvia from that event had 8 people that signed up as customers. You see what I'm talking about? Success is in the pudding. I will never promote, I will never suggest anything that I have not done. I promise you this. Everything that I'm sharing with you are things that I have done. I will never share anything with you guys. You know, what Ralph was talking about earlier, this past week, we were at an event in Las Vegas, and I showed him, and I said, that lady right there, she's 70-something years old. I've helped her to go from $150,000 a year to $600,000 a year in income in a matter of months. Yeah. And only because she followed my system and I held her accountable. An 82-year-old guy, Art, Filipino man in Las Vegas. I've helped him to increase his income from $100,000, barely struggling to make $100,000 a month. Now he's making $350,000 a month. I mean, a year. Sorry, a year. You know, I'm not messing around when I'm saying, if I'm going to say that I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you. But I'm also going to hold you accountable. This is a team thing. Team, right? I make nothing out of this. This is me cheering for you, showing you a system that works because I want you to become successful. I want to add your name to the list of people, of 211 people that I have created millions for. I want to add your name to that list. You understand me? So I have a goal. My agenda is totally different than yours. And I want to help you to get there. And the reason why I told Leah and Ralph to charge you $100 for that last training, because I don't want you to take me for granted. I want you to take me serious. Because free, nobody's going to take it serious. But when you put skins in the game, it changes things. You understand? And because of the fact that you put skin in the game, you made a commitment financially, therefore, I know you're serious. Because I only like to work with the serious, not the curious. So if you want to learn about events, talk to Sylvia, because she has had a very successful event recently. And from that event, she got invited to 2 other events from that event. That's crazy. What I'm telling you are things that I've done. All I'm saying to you is if you have a goal to share, go after it. And go after it meaning that you're going to have to sacrifice some things, just like my conversation with my sister Lungi today. I said, Lungi, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. Find somebody to come take care of your parents part-time. You need to go out there and become the person that you deserve to be. I don't know how many of you that love to live in a broke mentality or a broke environment. I don't like to be broke. I hate being broke. I've been there, done that. I want to be there anymore. I hate it. I don't like it. And I believe in the fact when I said to you that God, I'm made from God stuff. And because I'm made from God stuff, I'm meant to become successful. It's meant for me to become successful. Yeah? So now let's talk about blueprint before we finish. I know this call is going a bit longer, but it's fine. I don't care. Right? I believe my time is valuable and so is yours. So let's talk about blueprint. When you're writing a blueprint, when you're creating a blueprint for your business and for your successful future, You have to write it down. You're going to show yourself exactly what it is that you need to do. You can't just tell me that, oh, I want to reach the blue diamond. Who gives a shit about what you think? How are you going to do it? That's what matters. Show me how. Write it down. Don't just talk about it. Write it down exactly what you need to do. You understand the compensation plan of the company. You know how many people you need to recruit. You know how many sales that you need to make. You know how much volume, personal and group volume that you have to make. All of these things comprises of your success. So you need to come up with a game plan, a blueprint, exactly what you need to do to get there. Don't just talk about it. Oh, if I do this, if I do this. There should be multiple events in your business right now. Multiple events. You have to have multiple events that showcases your business every single week. Right? You need to have multiple sales that you need to make every single week. You need to have multiple mentorship every single week. Not only you, but the people that you have in your organization. Because there's no way that any of you will get there without people. Show me your blueprint. Don't just send me, oh, this is what I want to accomplish this year in 2024. Show me your blueprint. Detail. Because the only person you're going to market and show that to and prove that to, it's you. I love you, and you should love yourself more, and you should love your life more than anybody else. And people always say, why do you always tell people that you love them? Because I sincerely do. I'm a people person. I love people. I didn't get to where I'm at today without them. Because I know my friend Bernie that passed away, he's the one that helped me to get to my first $2 million. He was the one that helped me out. So I feel that I have a fiduciary responsibility to help you to get there. And you would have your responsibility to help other people to get there. It's a snowball effect. But we have to start with you. You're here now. What can I do to help you grow? But you're going to have to take me serious. I don't want to waste your time. Don't waste mine. Does that make sense? Like I said to you, I love you. I want you to become successful. Show me your blueprint. Work on that blueprint. Detail that blueprint. And send it to me. That's what I want to see. I don't care about where you want to be. I want to know exactly how you're going to get there. Does that make sense? So, before I turn the time back to Ralph to close the call, you know, I'm very, very grateful. I'm grateful that I had people in my life that believed in me. You know, I was in Las Vegas. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I told him about what I was doing with my invention. And without even saying anything, and I said, "Sil, I'm going to help you." I didn't know exactly how I'm going to help him or how he was going to help me, but yesterday I got a call from my banker, and say that somebody has deposited $1 million into my bank account. You need to have value. You need to value yourself. Once you find value in what you do, it's not about you. Once you find value in what you do and put value in yourself, things will change. We're all in this together. You understand? We are all in this together. It's not just you alone. No, I'm in it as well. We're all in it together. Your success is my success. And when I say that I have people, I can raise money. When I created something along 3 years ago, I was able to raise $110 million. Tell me how. Because I had people that trusted in me, that believed in me because of the things that I've done for these people in the past. Value. So with that said, take your life serious. Don't take your life for granted. Everything you do is a legacy for you and the people that love you and the people that are going to look up to you. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. What we do today is what matters most. So again, I love you. And I want to see you succeed. And I'll be here for you. And until next time, God bless. Awesome.
Thank you, Sil.
Thank you, Sil.
Thank you,
Thank
Sil.
you so much, Sil.
Let's give a big hand for Brother Sil, for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Woohoo!
And I want to thank all of you leaders, for sacrificing your time to be able to hop on the call here tonight. And I hope and pray that all of us on this call here tonight was able to learn something very valuable so that we can take it with us, and help us with our business. And I share this with you because, even, Leata and myself, and that's why I shared that story last night to our leadership meeting. And even before we start this meeting, Leata and I had the opportunity to meet some people for the very first time, and these people, we met them through Sil, and because of that, for us, and to me, I sat down with, most of them, and I was asking questions because I saw how everyone, once they saw Sil, they all went up to him, so I asked everyone, like, how long you've known Sil, how long you've connected with him. And every single one of them that I spoke with, they all came to me, both me and Leata, and told us, that person, that guy that you guys are, affiliated with, helped me on my journey. And this company that I shared with you, a couple of years ago, before the pandemic, that they started this, the company, and it was a startup company from the very beginning. And now they're able to earn millions of dollars. And the person that helped them, even the founder of the company that helped them, to launch the business is basically, the brother, that you guys just heard from him. So if anything, that I want to leave with you guys tonight, to hear and to learn from someone that have actually done it and help. I've seen people, I met them in real life that basically, Sil was basically the one that helped them, coached them, the reason why they're up there and they're successful. And that's why for me, if anything, like I shared earlier, in our call earlier today, that my Leata and I's goal for this year is to help all of you, to be successful. We know how it feels when you have, the funds. We know how it feels when you have those funds coming in, and that's why we wanted to share that with you leaders on this call, that we can make this happen. And for me as well, for this month of February, to share with all of you, we have a lot of customers. Leata and I have a lot of new customers. I mean, it's probably over 10, close to 20 new customers, just for this month alone. And this is just from, what we've learned, and we apply it. New people coming on board, of course, there's a lot of new people. At the same time, we're just shifting, sort, move, shift and sort, move. We don't even wait for anyone. If they're interested just the product, We share them the product. They purchase the product. We move to the next person, and duplicate the same thing, do the same thing all over again. So sharing that with all of you, I'm telling you, this month, just this month alone, we felt like, there was so much, customer that was flowing into our business, just for this month alone. And even people, to me, it's so nice to have that feeling of when you share to people, people will even ask, oh, they don't ask for the price, how much that, product cost. Like all they ask for is, oh, what else? What else do I need for my face? What else do I need for this? What else do I need for this line to get rid of this line? And just keep adding on the list. And next thing you go, okay, what's my damage? Here's my card, buy it. That's it. It's so nice to have that, and it's because of the knowledge that we've learned from Sil, from the trainings that we have. And I'm grateful to, all of you leaders on the call, to be able to make that sacrifice. And you heard it from Sil. I'm excited, for Foy, up in Idaho. For Sil is now offering his time to come up and help. I mean, I'm also looking for an excuse to go up to Idaho as well, and joining that, to help Foy. And it's not just Foy. Even Tanya fighting alone in California. Well, the only reason why we won't bother to go to California because we trying to avoid those Democratic states. But with everything that's happening right now, in our business, I see things are moving. It's either we move together or we move with some of our leaders and we still left or leave some, behind. So that's why, we're doing this. It's not for anyone. It's not for Leata and myself. I shared this last night at our leadership meeting. We're tired of traveling, to all these success trips, just Leata and myself, our Blue Diamond Laloman Wars, and even Nate Glantz. We're tired of traveling just us. How about everyone? How about all of us together? So with that being said, that's my share. And please, whatever day or the time that you set with Sil this week, please make that phone call with him to help him. Because speaking with us in the group is different from having that one-on-one call, connection with him. I tell you, it's very powerful. I have that one-on-one connection with him anytime I need a call, anytime I need, to lift my spirit up, or to, after, going through. And I tell you guys, even just going through, you're going through your yes, 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 or no, no, no throughout your day, shoot him a message. Man, I'm having a hard time. Today is not a good day. Today's not my day. Or today, even excitement, not just negativity, but also excitement. If you got, one person, shoot him a message. I just got, a sale, or I just got, one prospect or referrals or whatever, and I tell you, he's here to help all of us, and to lead and help all of us. With that being said, thank you so much, leaders. I'm excited. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We might have something happening this weekend, with him, because we chatted before we hop on the call that he wants to host something this weekend for our team, just for this group alone, so that we can connect again. But just stay tuned, and we'll let you know, any changes or whatever the schedule that may be for this weekend. So with that being said, thank you so much, leaders. Thank you, team, for your time. May you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll stay in touch. We'll stay in touch, and we'll see you guys again on our next Zoom. God bless and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Ralph, for
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye,
Thank you so
everyone.
much. Have a good evening, family.
Thank you, Rob.
Love you, family.
Love you, Choo Choo.